What's going on, beautiful people? D-Lo Brands back for another video. And today we are stepping back inside of the world of Imagen 4. Because in our last video, if you did not see, we tried to use it within Gemini and it actually was not using that newer model the majority of the time. So I found this new way, which I stumbled across miraculously. So this is Google Cloud documentation on generative AI, on Vertex AI specifically. And so they have something on this completely other, really intricate developer enterprise focused Vertex AI Studio that is different from the Google AI Studio. So if you click on this, you will be taken to this page, which has a bunch of options. Now, I am inside of one of my projects and this has billing enabled. So I'm not sure if you'll have a prompt to enable billing when you come on this for the first time, but I'm pretty sure that I'm paying for whatever generations I do at this time. So be aware of that if you choose to go this route. But we have a bunch of options over here: prompt gallery, prompt management, tuning, stream real time, create prompt, media studio is where we're going to be at though. So we have a bunch of options over here, and now this is where it gets good. We see Imagine for it. That looks so pretty, I must say. Imagine 4, and then you have Imagine 4 Ultra, and then you have Imagine 3, and then you have Imagine 3 Fast. We're gonna choose Ultra just because I want to get the best of the best. And just like last time, we have Gemini that has brought us some new prompts. Okay. We're not gonna do the same prompts as last time. So that we got a post-apocalyptic one. We have a surreal underwater dreamscape. We have an artist studio. We have a dynamic sports action, which I am very looking forward to. So let's go ahead and copy this first one. And we're not gonna include that create. We're just gonna say this. Bam. And we have options. Do we want to keep it square? No, we want to keep it tall. Do we want to keep it tall? No, we wanna keep it. Let's keep it 4:3 so we can get the best look of the image, right? Okay. So where your image are you can choose where your images are generated. I don't know why that matters, but cool. Allow people and faces. So you can do that. And let's stop stalling. We can choose the number of results. So in Ultra, I'm guessing it's just one. One is the maximum. Yep. One is the maximum for Ultra. So we're gonna do one. Let's go ahead and do it. They're saying this may take several minutes. And let's just see if this is gonna pop up in prompt gallery before I move from it. No. Prompt gallery is where you can find a bunch of pre-made prompts. Animal information chatbot, audio video Q&A, beach vacation, blog post creator, classify headlines, business development writing. Okay. So this is basically a bunch of preset modes, if you will. Describe Python code. Prompt management. So you can save your prompts. This is where people are most likely doing rigorous prompt testing. And this really is letting me know that I am just missing out on a lot when it comes to AI and I need to do a lot better. But you have stream real time, which we did demo on our Gemini video, on our Google AI Studio video. And we were able to talk to Gemini real time, get it to show us how to do something. That was pretty cool. Tuning. So I'm guessing that in here you can tune, okay, you can tune and distill foundation models to optimize them for specific tasks or knowledge domains. I'm guessing you'll do that in a different place and they'll show up here. But you also have this one, create prompts. Give the model context to understand the task and provide tailored responses. Switch model. Oh, I'm excited about Gemini 3. I wonder what Gemini 3 is going to be like. You know, I'm really interested in that. But is it done? Okay, boom. So Imagine 4 Ultra. Imagine 4 Ultra. The first for sure image we have from Imagine 4 Ultra. This is it. Look at this. Hold on. Do we want it to upscale? Because upscale might be a little expensive. If I'm being honest, upscale might be a little expensive. Okay, let's just do one. Okay, we have pricing info. They give us pricing info. I'm so sorry. Okay, training. Wow. Okay. Custom trained models. Let's just search Imagine 4. Whole word. Okay, this is pricing for generative AI. Pay for three main activities: training the model, deploying the model to an endpoint, using the model to make predictions. Okay, so basically, I have no clue how much this costs. I literally have no clue how much this costs. Is this per hour? Let's just ask Gemini. Okay, it costs 5 cents. 5 cents. Where does this come from? Replicate. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Now we going upscale. We're gonna do everything that we need to do. So let's look at this image. So this is the image. Cool. It isn't the highest quality thing, and we did turn on upscaling. Okay, Imagine 4. This is not a good start, Imagine 4. I must say. This is not a good start. Or maybe it could be my disability in prompting. That could be the case as well. But right now, it is not winning. So let's go back up here and get our second prompt, surreal dreamscape. Go back to Vertex. Bam. Place this in here. Bam. Wait, bam. Send that through. And I think it was relatively quick in doing it. Yeah, it was. See, this is a nice generation. I really like this. Okay, a dreamlike, hyper realistic close up, fantastical creature thriving in an alien, bioluminescent, deep sea environment. With an internal, its body subtly pulses with an internal light, glowing curl. Okay, so let's go with 5 times. See what 5 times looks like, feels like. I'm so glad that we found Imagine 4. I'm so glad about that. So this is that image. I really like this one, but I just have to say the quality of these images is just not that good. It's just simply not that good. And I expected that the quality of these images was going to, kind of be the best part about them. But we'll see. We'll see. Actually, let's do this really quick. So we're going to, if you would like to try out Envato, link in the description. Try it out for yourself. I love it. I've been using this subscription forever. So try it out for yourself. So we are going to place our image in here and we are going to upscale it just to see if we can get a better outcome from this. Honestly, it's already too large. Okay. Well, we are not going to do it with this image. We'll do it with another one and just see if maybe the upscaling just isn't as good. And that's kind of disappointing. I must say that is a little disappointing. All right. So we are going to let's do the sports action one first. We are going to go in here like bam, bam. Image 4 Ultra. And let's also see if just regular Imagine 4 is going to give us a better output or something like that. And this one is going to give us 4 results. So 20 cents. Okay. 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 Now we're getting into something. Extreme close up, capturing the peak moment of athletic exertion during a high stakes indoor basketball game. This is nice. I must say. We're just going to export this, take this over here, new. Let's drag it and we are going to click on, we're about to get into the prompt. Okay. click on upscale. Let's click on 4 times. And let's just see if this upscale is just better than Google's upscaler. Because the quality that I'm getting on these images is just simply not good enough. It's not good enough. But before we get into that, so this is Imagen 4. This is what it came up with. We have and these are really nice quality. I think Imagen 4 is better than Imagen 4 Ultra. I really like Imagen 4 Ultra. Okay, let's download this, open it. Okay, boom. Now this is what it should be. This is a very quality image. If you guys zoom in, you can see this is a very man, this is a very quality image. Very quality. Very quality. This is the difference between upscalers. The upscaler in that studio don't use that. Just export the image and then bring it over to Envato upscaler and do it like that. But now that we know that is great, we have 4 nice generations here. We have 4 nice generations here. Let's just download one of these, export it. Let's look at it before. So this is the before. It's decently high quality now. So maybe Imagen 4 is better in terms of quality than Imagen 4 Ultra. But then I want to show you guys. So if we zoom in, it's kind of pixelated right here. But look, if we take this over to image edit, we go to new, we drag this on here, and then we go over to upscale, literally the same thing that we just did, yes. We go to 4 times and we go to upscale, and it does this thing. It's going to be such a much better product. And so I do like Imagen 4 Ultra a little bit better in this regard because it's like extreme close up. These are extreme close up, but this one is just more extreme close up. And it does it in a good way. So if we download this and we open it, you see now, you see all that detail? Compare it to this one. You see that? That is, and as a graphic designer, yes, this is stuff that I'm looking at. But yeah, it's just much higher quality. And this is the process that I take all of my images through now. With Envato, you get unlimited upscale, unlimited image generation, unlimited everything. And so this is what I do with all of my images. On to the next example. So now we have a Renaissance art studio, but I want to do another one. Give me one with a superhero scene, movie action scene. Yeah. Superhero movie action scene. This is perfect. If it can come up with something that is absolutely mind blowing, I will give Imagen 4 a pass. I will give Imagen 4 a pass. Okay. Give me the text prompt. So this is most likely Imagen 3 that made this, which is not a bad image, you know? But a dynamic, hyper realistic, yes, I love this. Okay. So we're gonna place this in Imagen 4 and Ultra. Bam. Wow. So that's literally the same. Let me see. Wide shot. I don't like wide shot. I say depth of field shot. Or it could be a medium shot. Captures a superhero. Okay. A close, we're gonna say that 100mm lens to encompass the emotion, producing high quality cinematic shot that emphasizes the intensity and scale of the and just the intensity of the conflict, not the scale. I don't want it to show the scale. A dynamic, cinematic, and realistic close up depth of field medium shot. Okay, now I want this to be and wow, I wish we could put seeds in here because I'm thinking about creating a a file that has seeds, a bunch of seeds in it. Yeah, so Imagen 4 Ultra got a little bit closer to what I'm looking for. I'm gonna put this same prompt in here because this literally gave me the same thing. That one gave me the same exact thing. Wow, this gave me the same thing, but I mean, these aren't bad, but they're just flat. Like they don't really have any depth to them besides the background being faded. Like I want to see and this, minor thing in the foreground. But other than that, it's not really. This is the closest. This one is the closest to what I'm looking for. But let's see, Imagine Ultra. So this is literally giving me the same thing as well. Let me see. Make it a POV shot of a hero teammate. Let me see this. It just wants to generate images all the time, bro. Let's go ahead and do this other shot that we came up with. See if it gives us the same result. Okay. So now this is much closer to what I'm looking for. So bam, that's literally the same image that it generated last time pretty much, except for a small change. We're going to download this as well. Then we're going to do like, we're gonna go here, new, upscale. This is probably gonna finish now. Bam, upscale. And we're going to upscale this 4 times. Wow, that made it look so much more dynamic and realistic. Let's go new again. Let's put this one in here. Go upscale 4 times. And so now our images are, coming together. This one, download, open. See, very nice. Very nice. Very nice images. Very nice images. I know I was a little on the edge earlier, but I think these are some very nice images. I have to say. These are some very nice images, especially after we put them through upscale, which I do with every single thing. So let's look at this one. Full screen. Cool. Lots of detail. Lots of detail. Pretty much has everything, and lots of detail in the background as well. I will say that this stuff still goes on with image generation models, but as far as, if you're making a story or a book, you can use this as your first page, like your cover page, like your book cover. This is great art. Great art. We have this one of a detective. Bam. Very nice. Very nice. We see the details, the rain on the gun, the rain on him. When you zoom in, it kind of looks a little iffy, but let's not zoom in, right? Then you got this one, close up. Lots of detail in this one. I'm a portrait photographer when I do take photography, so I love to see detail, and this is, great with it. I know his jerseys are definitely mismatched colors, but we are not going to pay attention to that. So beautiful people, that is Imagine 4 redone by me. That is Imagine 4 redone. If you did learn something in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and try it out for yourself. Let me know what prompt generations you guys find most beneficial or that bring you the best results, and be feel free to share it with everybody else. But this has been D-Lo Brands. Be sure to join the newsletter, link in the description. Daily information, practical information coming out every single day. I appreciate each and every one of you, and this has been D-Lo Brands, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.